Hey guys, Matt McGee here with eXp Realty in Evergreen, Colorado. I wanted to make a video to answer some questions that I frequently get asked regarding land. So today I want to provide the top 5 things to consider if you're looking to purchase land in the mountains. The first thing I would think about is location. Do you want to be in the mountains? Do you want to be near town? Is it important to you to be near grocery stores, gas stations, schools, the interstate if you're going to be traveling into Denver, perhaps going into the mountains to ski? Are those important things from a location perspective? All of those will make a difference in availability, accessibility, and price of the property you're looking to purchase. Second would be utilities. If you're looking for land up in the mountains, it may perhaps be more difficult to pull utilities to the property such as electrical, water, sewer. If you don't have access to public sewer and public water, you will need to install a well as per county requirements for permanent structures, or I should say a septic system. Additionally, you may not have access to natural gas, so you may need to install propane for heat. You can also do solar systems, but often you would want to be tapped into the grid as well, and the accessibility is a consideration you should make. Third is the size of the lot. Are you looking for X number of acres? That could definitely limit your search if you need to have 2, 3, 4, 5 acres, perhaps livestock. Those can all be limiting factors in where and what you should be looking for. In addition to the acreage, you should be thinking about the usability of the land. Fourth, I would say, is the exposure. Exposure is very important up in the mountains, whether the property faces north, south, east, or west. I would say the most desirable is a south facing because you're going to get the most sun exposure. You will get passive solar heat in the windows of your home if you have a south facing property. Snow will melt quicker. In the summertime, it'll be warmer. It's a much more pleasant experience, but if you're okay with a little bit cooler, some snow removal, perhaps you like the shade, north exposures could be great. If you're on an east or west exposure, you'll of course get beautiful sunrises or beautiful sunsets. So that's another thing to take into consideration when you're looking at land in the mountains. The fifth thing I would consider is the topography of the land, how steep it is. Often you may think that you're getting a great deal, but the truth of the matter is if you're on a very steep property, number one, there may not be as many buildable sites, and number two, there might be some very extensive costs involved with developing that property, whether that's erosion mitigation, whether that's driveway grades, which the counties out here in Colorado do have maximum driveway grades, and the reason that they do a lot of that is for accessibility for fire trucks. In the event that fires happen, they need to make sure that the driveways are a certain grade so that your property can properly be mitigated in the event of a fire or a disaster. If you have any additional questions, feel free to reach out to me. You can find me on social media or my webpage or eXp. Again, it's Matthew McGee, eXp Realty. If you like the video, please hit the like button. Feel free to subscribe as we're going to continue to bring content on a regular basis.